You wake up in the morning and your stomach feels flat. You eat breakfast, something healthy, maybe eggs, maybe yogurt, maybe a smoothie with spinach and berries. And within an hour, you feel tight. By lunchtime, your waistband feels uncomfortable. By dinner, you look in the mirror and your stomach looks completely different than it did that morning. You think, did I gain weight today? Did I overeat? Why does this keep happening to me? And here's what makes it worse. You're doing everything right. You're eating clean. You're drinking water. You're trying to take care of your body. So why are you bloated? Here's the truth most women are never told. Bloating is rarely just about food, and it's almost never about lack of discipline. It's about digestion, hormones, stress, gut bacteria, and sometimes subtle imbalances that get dismissed. Today we're breaking this down clearly and scientifically, but in a way that actually makes sense. At the end of this video, you'll understand what bloating actually is. It's normal versus not normal. Why hormones make women more prone. Why healthy food can still cause bloating. Gut-brain connection when bloating is a red flag, and what actually helps long-term. Let's start with what's physically happening inside your body. What bloating actually is and isn't. First, bloating is not fat gain. You cannot gain noticeable fat in a single day. True bloating usually comes from one of 5 things: gas accumulation, slowed intestinal movement, fluid retention, inflammation, increased gut sensitivity. Digestive tract is essentially a long muscular tube. Food enters your stomach and intestines. It mixes with enzymes, acid, bile, and bacteria. Bacteria in your colon ferment carbohydrates, especially fiber, produce gas as a natural byproduct. Gas needs to move. Movement slows down, or gas production increases. Pressure builds. Pressure stretches the intestinal walls. You feel tight, full, and distended. Oh, here's something important. It's completely normal for your abdomen to expand slightly after meals. Stomach that never changes size throughout the day? Not realistic. Daily severe distension? Bloating? Dramatically pregnant every evening? That's where we investigate further. Hormonal connection. Why women experience this more. Women experience bloating more frequently than men. Hormones are a major reason. Talk about progesterone. Ovulation. Second half of your cycle, progesterone rises. Progesterone relaxes smooth muscle. Includes the muscles in your intestines. Intestinal muscles relax, movement slows. Movement slows, stool lingers longer, accumulates, retention increases, pre-period puffiness you feel, fat. Physiology. It also fluctuates throughout the cycle and influences fluid balance and sodium retention. Women can retain 1 to 2 kilograms of water before their period. Absolutely make your abdomen feel fuller and heavier. Bloating follows a pattern. Worse, 5 to 7 days before your period, hormones are likely playing a role. Your cycle can be incredibly revealing. Even when you think you're fine. Many women say, but I go to the bathroom every day. Frequency does not equal efficiency. Strain. Feel depleted after going to the bathroom. Pass hard stools or skip days occasionally. You may slow motility. Sits in the colon longer than it should. Bacteria ferment it longer. Fermentation equals more gas. Leaving food out longer. More down happens. More prone to constipation due to hormonal fluctuations, lower muscle tone in the colon, stress and dieting behaviors. Constipation can create noticeable bloating by the afternoon. Foods that cause bloating. Where things get confusing. Healthiest foods are high in fermentable fibers, called FODMAPs. Include cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, onions, garlic, apples, beans, lentils, chickpeas, and dairy for those lactose intolerant. These foods are not bad. If it is sensitive, they can produce excessive gas. They are a common trigger because multiple fermentable ingredients. They bypass some chewing, and they deliver a concentrated fiber load. You may rate berries alone, but a smoothie with berries, spinach, almond milk, chia seeds, and protein powder? Fermentation party in your gut. Stop eating vegetables. Gut may need gradual fiber increases or adjustments on the gut-brain axis. Irritable bowel syndrome is one of the most common causes of chronic bloating. It's not all in your head, where the gut becomes hypersensitive. Amounts of gas feel exaggerated. Brain communicate constantly through the vagus nerve. Anxious, rushed, or overwhelmed. Your gut irregularly increases, slows. Often worsens during stressful periods. Your stomach feels worse during exams, deadlines, relationship stress. Accidents quickly alters digestion, cortisol, and eating fast. When you're flight mode, digestion is not a priority. Blood's away from the digestive organs and decreases. More air if eating quickly or talking while eating. You may thoroughly increases bloating. Simple as eating in front of a screen, multitasking, or rushing can worsen symptoms. Something isn't about what you eat, but how. See bacterial imbalance. Severe and happens quickly after eating, especially within 30 to 60 minutes. SIBO considered. For small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Bacteria normally live in the colon, migrate into the small intestine. This isn't meant for heavy fermentation, so even amounts of carbs produce excessive gas early in digestion. Symptom: extreme burping, gas, and alternating bowel habits. This requires proper testing and medical guidance. It's not to self-diagnose from TikTok. Others to consider: food, thyroid distention, endometriosis, food intolerance, celiac, ovarian conditions, rare but important. If blue, severe, persistent, or accompanied by unexplained loss, severe pain, blood in stool, early fullness, and pelvic pain. 9. Deserves evaluation. Solutions that actually work. Eat between bites. Don't overload. If in, do it gradually. Sugar and reduce overeating. Hydrate. Move. 15 minutes after meals. Stimulates gut motility. Manage intentionally. Meals activates parasympathetic digestion. Avoid digestion. Cortisol and gut sensitivity. Consider cautiously. Not with probiotics. Sometimes symptoms depending on bacterial balance. The emotional capacity throughout the day is normal. Social media distorted what normal digestion looks like. A perfectly 24/7 is not realistic. Most women have abdominal change after meals. The goal is not perfection. If you're mild and cyclical, your body may be functioning normally. If it's pain persistent, it deserves compassion, not shame. If you experience, comment below. Is it worse before your period, after certain foods, or during stress? And if you'd like deep dive on IBS, hormonal bloating, bloating in pill, or how to balance safely, let me know. Against you. It's community. You feel less anxious, less frustrated, and more in control. I'll see you in the next